Dwayne here, PhoenixTypewriter.com. Got a Smith Corona in for repair from a customer who says it just needs to be cleaned. So they have left. We did an evaluation while he waited, and this needs more than just cleaning. I already got the lid loose here and off. So let me take this off so we can look in here a little better. Get this off here. Sticking under here. There we go. Okay, so it's not just dirty, it's stuck. So, but it is dirty too. Dirty is the word on this one. Looks like it's been sitting exposed, the elements, for quite some time. There's debris stuck back in here. I think this is a super silent or super super. It's not marked, but it does have a tabulator and stuff here, so it must be the tab works. Look at that. But the keys don't work, so pretty much don't work. Most of these are frozen. That one's working. That one sticks all the way. That one won't even move. I did get some of these to go that were, and then it sticks like that. So we got a variety of sticky keys, probably for a variety of reasons. And the ribbon reverse arm is just dangling, so that's got to be attended to. And so it needs more than just my basic minimum cleaning. This is normal for these. But one thing I noticed was this bottom segment piece here, which is something that needs to be flushed too, just like the upper segment is sticking. So if you look real close at these pivots, you'll see when they move side to side just a little bit. That one's stuck initially, but now it's free. That one's free. That one's free. That one's free. That one's stiff. So there's old oil in here too. They're starting to move. That one just moved freely over here. But this whole segment needs to be flushed too. One of these was stuck completely. So when they pivot too, that's a pivot point right here too that's got to be flushed, or it's going to impede smooth operation. So I gave him a much higher estimate to flush all this stuff out. And then on top of that, the case mounts on this one were, well, the screw's missing completely up here. Down here it's on the wrong side. Something's happened here. And then the other ones, of course, are just mashed up. So we're going to attend to all this and make this machine right again. But it's going to take a little bit more than just a basic cleaning. This is just an evaluation on this nice little green Smith Corona. Carriage moves free, at least bell works. That's a good sign. There's definitely debris stuck in this. Oh, this platen does not come out quick. You gotta unscrew the mechanism in here to get the platen out. So I'm just gonna pop that out and take a look underneath. But the rest of it's probably just got to be cleaned up here. So here's one of these keys that's sticking completely. The R is not. Let's see if we can get one of these to work. There it goes. Oh wow, that's really stiff. So it feels extremely tight. Let's put some lacquer in there and see if it just frees up. Yeah, it looks like it did. Or it definitely freed up more. There's some rust on the side of this bar. You can see it down here, right there. And I guess that's not in the pivot area. Or maybe that's not rust. It might be gunk. This is still stiff. Let's see if the bottom is the culprit here. So let's see, letter R. So it's right here. Let's see if this bottom piece needs to be flushed out a little too. There's another pivot right up in here. It's usually not as critical, but when I clean them, I usually do all these pivot points. back down and see if we can get the R to L current. We're just going to work on one letter here. Still sticking like crazy. Let's see if I can get some more into these pivot points. Yeah, it doesn't look real good here. There's a thought I'd at least get one of these freed up. That is really sticking. Could be sticking in the guide too. Another place they stick also on these typewriters and Smith Coronas and stuff is right here in the guide. So when the letter comes up, it's got to get even between these two forks. This one is definitely touching on this side. You can see it when it enters the guide, where it's rubbing that one side and moving. It's actually shifting the type bar when it enters the guide, and all needs to be done there is tweak it over a little bit like this, depending on the typewriter. I went too far, so it gets right in the middle. It shouldn't really touch either side here if things are just perfect. Maybe that was the rest of it right there. See, it seems to be, it was probably sticking in the guide. So not only was it sticking at the pivot, it was sticking in the guide, and quite possibly the bottom segment too. So the T-bar is sticking too. This needs pretty good cleaning. Just an evaluation of what needs to be done to these Smith Coronas, and this is actually a pretty common scenario on these models. They are, 60, 70 years old, some of these, and they just got to be the oil's got to be flushed out of there and serviced properly. All right, Phoenix Typewriter, good day.